A metre short. Now they're looking to barge their way over again through Simone Carpani. Then she stops. Higgins to dummy half. Southwell. Caitlin Johnston! The Knights are in front! Johnston scores! Oh, how good is that for the Knights?
Oh, when we look at this one back on the Harvey Norman replay, we'll see there is a 6 again call on that far side. Off the back of that, well, what led to that was actually the halves combining, shifting the ball out wide. But I agree with you, I think Jessie Southwell has had really great touch this second half. And I just mentioned Caitlin Johnston standing out a little bit wider. She's got plenty more energy because she's not rucking it up through the middle. And this is just really good, smart play here by the Knights. Southwell picking the bigger body on the smaller one there. And she just hit it at pace. Put it down easy too, Salty, and look how excited the Knights are. They're in front.
Wow, what a fight back it's been. They were down 12-0, and that was after the opening few minutes. But Caitlin Johnston, there's the put down, and there's the celebration.
They stripped them really well too. They had that numbers overlap. And it was just read beautifully. Southwell summed it up really well. Got outside that B defender, which meant it was a 4-on-3 heading down that short side, and picked up hard-running Caitlin Johnston. And here now Southwell, she's aiming to add another 2 here, but she'll take her time with this and make sure of it.
2-point lead for the Knights. This to make it a 4-point lead. What a future Jessie Southwell has in the game. Hits it well. Oh, more than well. Straight between the uprights. Four-point lead for the Knights, but don't go anywhere. You still think in the last 7 minutes or so there's going to be a few twists to the tail in this one. I'll tell you what, if it does remain the same, this result, the Knights could well be wrapping up the minor premiership, at least going a long way to wrapping up the minor premiership ahead of the final round next week.
Yeah, and the final round next week they take on the Dragons. So that'll be a big clash.
Most certainly.
But they'll be focusing on today because at the moment, like we've spoken about, this second half from the Knights, significantly improved, much higher energy, and they're just playing with purpose.
What about this set of 6? Off the back of scoring that try, Southwell puts up a kick. It's a tester. And there's the drop, but it went backwards from Strange. Well, she gave herself up there too. Jasmine Strange, very honest.
Yeah, well, Takarangi almost strip that ball off her, but now this is going to be a big test for the Roosters. They haven't really been in this position this season, so they've been strong front runners, but what can they do to try and come from behind? Because the Knights, like I said, playing with purpose.
Hang on, here goes Jess Surgis. Surgis down the sideline, evading defenders, gets a pass on the inside, and Bremner's going to be wrapped up. Don't write the Roosters off. They're on the front foot again. A big opportunity for them. Morris tackled, 25 away from the line. Now it's with Koenig. Olivia Koenig fighting hard, 10 metres away. Last play here for the Roosters. McGregor, they're lining up, puts in a grubber kick, and it goes dead. 20-metre tap for the Knights.
And a 7-tackle set here, and Ray McGregor, you can see her just getting up, shaking her head. She knows that there was too much on that. There was significant defensive pressure from the Knights on her, but look at this tap. Shanice Parker has been outstanding for the Knights this afternoon.
5 minutes remaining. The Knights leading by 4. Oh, Jess Surgis. You heard that one in your living room at home. What a tackle.
Well, she's taking this 4 points behind personally, Saltsy. came up with that great break down that right flank. Big defensive efforts. And the Knights, they're just holding firm.
Yasmin Clydesdale into Roosters territory. Bit slow to get up. Don't blame her. She's been in everything this afternoon. Here's Millie Boyle. 35 away from the line. 4.5 minutes remaining. Knights on the front foot. Taylor Predabon playing it. Is Southwell drifting across, now giving a pass over the top there of Teitzel, and Isabel Kelly is away. There goes Kelly over the halfway line, setting sail for the try line. Isabel Kelly eases down, scores the try. We're all locked up for the Roosters. We'll have a conversion to go back in front. What a game, what a try, what a star, Isabel Kelly.
Well, we've seen a couple of really strong individual efforts from the centres for the Roosters, coming up with a really great line break, big defence by Sturgis, and this was just ball on the ground here by the Knights, and she just picks it up and then puts the afterburners on. I thought Shanice Parker might have been able to catch her. Moran comes in to try and cut her off, but Izzy Kelly just, like you said, too strong, too powerful on the Harvey Norman replay. She improves the position as well to try and make the conversion easier for Tamara. And you can see all the Roosters high-fiving, and this is definitely, they've got them straight back into it. And Isabel Kelly, the captain, she's been immense for them this year.
Isabel Kelly really came to prominence for the Gillaroos in 2017, an integral part of their charge to winning the World Cup.
I do remember a test match in 2016 playing in Canberra, and she scored a runaway try like that, and she took off, and I was running on her inside, and I said, yeah, I'm with you, Izzy, I'm with you. And then she just burned me, and I said, yeah, I'm not with you anymore. Go, girl. So she's been a talent for a long time, and she's got speed to burn.
Unbelievable. Running away from them. They're not exactly slow, those players that were chasing either. Now conversion for Zahara Tamara. From right in front. 2 from 3 this afternoon. And Zahara Tamara puts the Roosters in front. So coming up next on Wide World of Sports, there's plenty for the Chookies fans to cheer about, with a number of big inclusion for the must-win clash against the Bunnies. The Roosters welcome back Daniel Tupou, Joseph Swali'i and Victor Radley. Will they be the difference in this afternoon's clash? We are in for a beauty. We're in for a big 2.5 minutes here as well. And then it's the NRL elimination final. Now the Roosters leading by 2. Now they've got to watch the bounce there.
No, it's touched by Clydesdale. It'll be a penalty. And they did. They had to go for that contestable kickoff because there's only 2 minutes to go. And with this penalty, you imagine that the final set of 6 will belong to the Roosters.
It's a penalty, nothing on 10.
A penalty to the Roosters here. So here's the live ladder. It's just changed complexion again. The Roosters looking to make it 4 from 4. They're in front by 2. We're inside the last 2 minutes.
And the Roosters will take on Titans next week, and the Knights will face the Dragons. So I think that Knights-Dragons game will be definitely one to keep an eye on.
Now the Roosters now. Knights need to try to force an error. Just over 90 seconds left. Papawade. Try score in the first half for the Roosters. Zahara Tamara. It's a pass away to Poulet. And a tackle 21 away here from the Knights line. Kelly goes to dummy half. Tamara to Hopawade. Her second hit up in this set. She's forced back in some strong Knights defence from Millie Boyle. Brill. Tamara into the line. Passes to Strange. And Jasmine Strange is tackled.
Yeah, she got hit hard after she threw that ball, Zahara Tamara. And the penalty is ensuing from Belinda Sharp. I think it'll be the contact
You've got the penalty.
Caitlin
Ooh.
Johnston on Tamara. I'm sure the bunker will review this. We'll hear a bit more out of Belinda.
On report is Caitlin Johnston.
Kick for goal.
I'll take the 2 here, no surprise.
Yeah.
Wind down the clock.
25 seconds to go. It'll just eat up the time. So it's a win for the Roosters, but I will say the second half for the Knights, I've been more impressed with what they brought in the second half than in the first. So that's a positive sign going forward. And that game against the Dragons next week, that'll be a really good one to see heading into finals, the form. And, you know, the Titans-Roosters game, the Roosters need to be careful because the Titans came up with a great win yesterday.
They did. Now, Sahara Tamara can't take the kick here because she's got to go from the field to have an HIA. So they'll have a kick a goal here. Will it be Isabel Kelly?
Okay.
They've got some options.
Stay on side
Gracie
here, though.
McGregor looks like the one who's going to be taking the kick, as you see Sahara Tamara coming from the field, and it is Ray McGregor.
Yeah, she'll get the showers first, Z. She had a strong game again today, another good showing. Both the halves for the Roosters. Keely Joseph, I was very impressed with the work she's done, and you know, Boyle again, she's stood up, she's run for over 200 metres for the Knights. Again, very strong, and Southwell's second half was impressive.
McGregor kicks, and now hasn't found touch, so they can put a play on here, the Knights. Everyone's stopped from the Roosters to kick downfield. They'll want to get to it, they've got it covered. Just run it into touch, and that'll be full time. The Roosters doing it the hard way in the end. Too strong for a gallant Knights outfit. Down on a number of troops this afternoon, but we've seen an NRLW thriller. Full time here at Allianz Stadium, and the Roosters 18 have defeated Newcastle 16.